Hey guys, Brad from RotoHeat back at it with another 2020 player breakdown. Today we're talking Brandin Cooks, wide receiver, Houston Texans.
Don't forget, if you've been enjoying all the free content from the RotoHeat.com team, subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so that you can keep up to date with us.
Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire. Everything's on fire.
Cooks is 5'10", 183 pounds, and he's had a career full of ups and downs. You know, obviously was drafted in the first round by the Saints, had some good production with them, was traded to New England, was traded to LA. The thing about him, though, is he produces everywhere he goes. You know, he's had, prior to last year, which was full of concussions and issues of the sort, he had 1,000-yard season after 1,000-yard season. You know, he's big playability, his high catch rate, his high amount of catches. You know, there's a lot to like about Brandin Cooks. Now, obviously, the biggest concern with the team here at RotoHeat is can he stay healthy? You know, another concussion, he could be down for a while, and that's a big concern. We don't want to spend what some folks in the fantasy community is asking prices for a guy who may wind up up on IR again, and that's a concern that you have to take into account if you're a buyer or a seller of Brandin Cooks. You know, if you have him, he has the ability, especially in this Houston offense where there's no DeAndre Hopkins, there's an injury-riddled Will Fuller, Randall Cobb has been up and down with injuries in his career as well, and then not much behind that. You know, Isaiah Coulter's kind of a rookie that people are really interested in, but they don't really have anybody that kind of stands out with the ability of a Cooks or Fuller in that lineup. So, you know, if he's there, if he's healthy with Deshaun Watson, that's big. That's big. He's got, I know Sully thinks he could be top 24, all things considered, if they're all healthy and he plays. So, you know, there's definitely a price that we're willing to pay to get him. But it's not the premium, you know, it's not the kind of high-end wide receiver 2, low-end wide receiver 1 numbers that some people are thinking he's worth and trying to get for him. You know, I've seen some trades in the community and in some of the leagues I've been in, people are trying to get him, and I'm hearing conversations that it's kind of a mid-first asking price, and I'm just not comfortable there. You know, at the mid-first, I mean, especially think about this 2020 draft, if you've already had it already, you know, mid-first, you're getting, you know, the Jerry Judys of the world, or somebody like that, depending on how your league setup was. You know, you're getting one of these premium rookie wide receivers, which are most likely more healthy, could potentially be out there longer. I'm just not comfortable paying, you know, mid first round type value. I would rather, you know, definitely 112 and back. I'm a little more comfortable at, depending on your roster makeup. You know, Cooks is one concussion away from being on the shelf for a while, and that's a big concern. There's definitely a price that we want to pay for him. We want to get him if we can, because he adds good value to your team, good depth to your team. If he's on the field, you know, he obviously is a big play threat waiting to happen. And, you know, and in that Houston offense that's now void of, 150 targets a year, there's a lot of targets to go around. And that could spell big news for a guy like Cooks if he's healthy. So definitely don't be afraid to go get him, but know that there's a huge red flag. If you do, you need to make sure you've got some depth just in case of injury, because he could leave you hanging if you're kind of hoping that he's one of your top, you know, 2-3 guys. So good luck. Hopefully you get him. Let us know in the comments below what you think of Cooks. Let us know over on Twitter and in our Discord chat and our Facebook community. Reach out, let us know what you're thinking about him, what you've seen him traded for, and what you'd pay for him.
Also, right there, playlist. Hit it. Watch the videos. Do it. You want to. Do it.